Hey, what is up and welcome back to another video. I'm just letting you guys know real fast that this is actually a repost. If you guys are looking at the thumbnail and be like, I'm pretty sure I watched that like 2 weeks ago, you probably did. I had to repost it because YouTube actually deleted it because I did something that was not apparently allowed on there. I was talking about a gun and they didn't like it, so they deleted it. But anyways, I'm reposting it. I actually just went and cut that part out of the video. It was like a 10-second part that I had to cut out, so you guys didn't miss anything. But if you guys would like anything that I am using in this video, I will drop links in the description and some discount codes down there too. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Stay tuned. Hey y'all, what is up and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the difference between the Muller decoy choke and the Muller passing choke. We're going to be shooting at several different ranges, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so teal season is just around the corner. We have like 2.5 months until it opens here in Texas. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at the decoy choke versus the passing choke, seeing which one you need to be shooting this teal season. The decoy choke says its max range is 30 yards, and then the passing is from like past 30 to 50 yards. So in today's video, we're going to be patterning the decoy choke at 20 yards, 30 yards, and we're going to stretch it out a little bit and see what it does at 40. I fully believe it'll be able to kill birds at 40 because I've done it before. And then we're going to shoot the passing choke at 40 yards to see which one, if you can get away with shooting the decoy at farther ranges, or if you need to switch to the passing whenever you get out that distance. Okay, here we go. Shooting at 20 yards first. This is the decoy choke. Here we go. Okay, let's go see what that did. Okay, that was a very good center mass pattern at 20 yards. There is no bird getting away from that, as you can see. This bird is just covered in pellets. That was a very centered shot too, very good shot. I mean, it looks like it might be the slightest bit high because we have a few more there than we do down here. But beautiful pattern though, very evenly centered too. Not right or left any, not up and down, very centered at 20 yards. There's no bird getting through that. So let me go ahead. I don't actually know exactly how many pellets are in it because I forgot. So I will pop up on the screen like right here how many pellets are in this load. So that's how many pellets are in it. I'm gonna go ahead and switch out these papers and I will back this target up to 30 yards and then we will shoot the decoy choke again. Hit the like button for that pattern too. Dude, these Muller chokes with that Salt Creek make a perfect combination. I will drop links down in the description for everything used in this video. Huge shout out to Chase Waterfowl too, by the way, for providing these really cool pattern papers too. Look at that blue wing. Teal season's coming up, so I figured I'd use some blue wing targets for this. So yeah, hit a like button for this. I will go and switch out these targets. Okay, we backed the target on up to 30 yards. Now, once again, the decoy choke again. We're gonna shoot 30 yards now. Same number 4 steel load. Let's see what 30 yards does. 20 yards was really good and centered. Let's see what 30 yards does. Okay. There's 30. Let's go see what that did. Man, beautiful pattern at 30. Dang, that's a gorgeous pattern. Man, I'm telling you, dude, these Muller chokes and Salt Creek make the like perfect combination. That's beautiful right there. I mean, we're talking the slightest bit high, and that was it. Perfectly centered though, not right to left or anything. Beautiful pattern right there. Definitely a dead teal or anything for that matter. Gorgeous pattern, very well evenly spread out. Okay, hit the like button for that for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and switch these pattern targets out, move it back to 40, shoot it one more time with the decoy choke, and then we will switch to the passing choke. Whew, it is hot out here, man. I do not like this 90-degree summer heat. I cannot wait until duck season whenever it's like 40s. Okay, so now we're backed up to 40 yards, and this is the last shot we're gonna do with the decoy, and this is supposed to be like past its max range. I know I've killed birds past 40 with it, or at about 40 with it. But like I said, this is supposed to be, that last shot was its like, that's what they say is its max range. I fully believe it'll be able to kill a bird out to 40, no problem. But anyways, let's go ahead and take the last shot and see what it looks like outside of its max range. And then we will compare it to the passing choke to see how much tighter that is. Here we go, 40 yards, last shot with the decoy choke. Okay, there we go. let's go ahead and go see what that did. Okay, here we are, 40 yards. Still very, I mean, perfectly centered and evened out pattern. Still definitely very dead teal, no doubt. Anything's dead in that pattern. I would not be like, I don't know what the word I'm trying to say. I would be 100% confident shooting a bird at 40 yards with that choke and this load, for sure. Yeah, that's a beautiful pattern, man. Look at how just evenly spread out that whole thing is. And even down in like the corners too, they're like all even amounts of pellets too. It was very, very center mass. So 40 yards with the Muller Decoy choke, very doable. No doubt you can kill a bird at 40 yards with it. Let's go ahead and switch it to the passing choke to see if the passing choke would be any better at 40 yards. Real quick, just a quick little recap of what the Muller Decoy choke did at these ranges. This was 20 yards, very center, super tight pattern. This was 30 yards, you can't see it up there, but it says 30 yards. Very centered and super evenly spread out pattern. This is supposed to be its max range right here. Then we moved 10 yards past its max range. Still beautiful pattern, man. 40 yards with the decoy choke is really good. I mean, that's beautiful. Like I said, I would not at all be worried about shooting a duck at 40 yards with this. 100% all day I would take that shot. So now we have the passing choke. We're about to put the passing choke in the gun and then I will set it up. That's the 40-yard target for the passing choke. We're gonna be shooting at one of the widgeon from Chase Waterfowl. If you guys want any of these targets like this right here, then definitely go check the link down in the description. Okay, now we're switching out to the passing choke. This should be interesting. I'm wondering how much tighter that is gonna be than the decoy choke at 40 yards. I'm gonna count up all the pellets on the papers and I will show you them in just a second too, once I'm finished shooting at this one. And like you guys heard me say just a second ago, if you want any of the Chase Waterfowl pattern targets, these things make it so much easier for patterning. You don't have to draw a circle or anything. They already have a pre-drawn 20, 30, and 10-inch circle with a cool duck that you get to shoot at, and spots for you to put your stats, like what choke and gun and distance and how many pellets in each area of the target. So if you want any of these things, like I said, they cut the time in half when it comes to writing out your own targets. I'll drop a link in the description of this video. Definitely go check them out. If you want one of these Muller chokes, whether you're going for the decoy or the passing or the UFO or any of their other hunting chokes or turkey chokes or clay chokes, I'll drop a link down in the description of this video. It'll be the first link down in the description, and it will have a 10% discount code you can use. That'll be CaseL10. Use that. That'll be all caps, and that'll get yourself 10% off, and it'll really help me out a lot. I'll also leave a link to the ammo too. Huge thanks to Salt Creek Custom Ammunition for sending me these number 4s. If you would like any of these, go hit him up. I'll drop a link down in the description. They work great. Let's go ahead and shoot at 40 yards with the Muller passing choke. Okay, 40 yards with the Muller passing. Let's go and see how that did. Here you go, 40 yards with the passing. That is an insanely evenly distributed pattern. Dang, that is beautiful how that is laid out right there. Smoked bird, no doubt. Look at that widgeon right there. Definitely dead. Yeah, that's a beautiful pattern at 40 yards. I'm not looking, it doesn't look like it's actually a bunch tighter than the decoy choke for sure. It actually doesn't look that much tighter, but it is a beautiful pattern. It definitely looks better though than the decoy for sure. It looks like it's meant for this range, which it is. So yeah, that is a gorgeous pattern. I mean, look at how just evenly distributed all these are. Let me zoom y'all out a little bit. Look at how evenly distributed all these are right here. There's no bird getting through that. That is a beautiful pattern. Dang, that's a good looking pattern. Okay, I will go ahead and count all these up and then we will compare all these. So if you guys have liked this video so far, make sure you hit the like button and leave a comment if you have any video suggestions, and please hit the subscribe button because it helps me out a lot. But yeah, gorgeous pattern. Let me go and count all these up. Okay guys, I got all of the papers here marked up and counted all the pellets. Stay tuned for the very end because the difference between the decoy and the passing are very interesting. So you're going to want to see that. So I'm going to go and show you guys the 20 yard right here, and then we will go on down the line. Okay, here is the Muller decoy choke at 20 yards. So there's so many in the same hole. Like, I don't know how many went through there and through here and here. There's so many in the same hole. And looking at the paper, we literally got all of them inside the 20-inch circle except for 13. 13 of them made it into the 30-inch circle. So we got all the pellets in here. I don't remember, like I said, I don't remember exactly how many pellets are in this shell. So however many pellets we got all of them but 13 inside of the 20-inch circle. So I just have all but 13. I'll pop up the number right here that we got inside the 20-inch circle, and then we got all of them inside of the 30-inch circle. So whatever the number that is in the shell, which is right here, that is how much we got in the 30-inch circle. So all of them are inside of the 30, all but 13 are inside of the 20. So very tight, dense, very evenly spread out and centered pattern at 20 yards from the Muller Decoy Choke. Throw that down there, and we will grab the Muller Decoy at 30 yards. So this one, very centered, very well evenly distributed pattern. Beautiful pattern, just super well laid out. Definitely a dead bird. Inside the 20-inch circle, we got 172 inside this circle right here. That's 172 pellets. And the whole 30-inch circle, we got 227 pellets in the whole 30-inch circle right here. So definitely a very, very beautiful pattern. That is a gorgeous pattern. I would be confident shooting anything with that. So really good looking pattern there. Here's where it gets very interesting. This right here is the Muller Decoy at 40 yards. And it really good looking pattern. I mean, for 40 yards, gorgeous pattern. I would shoot anything with that. No doubt you can shoot this thing past 30, 40 yards is gorgeous. I don't know if I'd stretch it past this. I would probably just use the passing at that after this range, or the UFO. But so very centered. We have a few that missed the target down on the bottom, and then a few that missed the target up on the top. Very centered pattern though. In the 20-inch circle, we got 126 pellets in this circle right here. And by the way, I counted both of these twice. I counted both of them twice. So this is 100% what the actual count is. Got 126 in this 20-inch circle, and we got 188 in the 30-inch circle. So 188 pellets in this circle right here. That's at 40 yards with the Muller Decoy Choke. The Muller Passing Choke right here that we shot on this widgeon it's a little bit tighter. I'm not sure exactly how much tighter because I don't know the exact constrictions of these, but this is the passing choke. This is supposed to be from past 30 all the way to 50 yards is what they say. So it's tighter than the decoy. This one, very evenly distributed pattern. Honestly, I think I like the passing better. I think it looks a little bit better, but it's honestly so hard to tell. I mean, they're both just like perfect patterns. I don't really know. Like, this is the passing 40 yards. This is the decoy 40 yards. They're so like, whenever I'm talking about like how it's distributed and laid out, they're both beautiful patterns. I don't think I could pick one, to be honest. However, this is where it gets interesting. The passing inside of the 20-inch circle only has 105 pellets. So it has 105 pellets in this circle right here. In the main circle, it has 100, the big 30-inch circle, it has 137, 187 in the main. So the decoy actually beat the passing by 1 pellet. And by the way, I did review the footage because I actually thought that I shot the decoy again, and I did switch it. I switched it to the passing choke. You can see I picked up the passing and put it in my choke, or in my barrel, and then set the decoy down. So this is 100% the decoy, this is 100% the passing. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, so if you can tell here, we didn't lose any at the bottom. We did lose just a handful, just a little few up here. So I mean, if it would have been a tiny bit more down, then yeah, we would have gained maybe 10 pellets. Because you can't go too far, or sorry, you can't make the circle go too far up, or you're going to start losing them down at the bottom. So I mean, if say we caught a few of these up here, it would have been less than 10 pellet difference, which is like crazy for like, I mean, being 40 yards, this one's max range is supposed to be 30, this one's supposed to go out to 50, and they're like identical. which is crazy. Like I said, obviously this one was a tiny bit more centered. This one was a little bit high. Probably lost less than 10 pellets. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, if we look at it again, this one has 105, and if you see, I did cross out some right there because I did actually, whenever I recounted, I think I found like 3 that I had missed that were like in the widgeon, because it's hard to see them whenever they're in like this part of the widgeon area. So yeah, so anyways, the passing at 40 yards, 105 in the 20-inch circle, 187 in the 30-inch circle. The decoy at 40 yards, 188 in the 30-inch circle, and 126 in the 20-inch circle. So it actually beat, in the 20-inch circle, it beat it by a lot, and then in the 30-inch circle, it beat it by 1. So that is very interesting. I'm not sure what the reasoning behind that is. Obviously, like I said, this one's a little bit high, but that's still within like 10 pellets of each other, which I would not have expected it to be that little of a difference. But both beautiful patterns. I mean, they both look amazing for 40 yards. That is just gorgeous. Yeah, I guess that's all I have to say about these. Well, that was definitely very interesting. I'm kind of shocked that the decoy and the passing did exactly the same, like within a few pellets of each other at the same distance. That's just at a far distance too. I mean, I would get it obviously if it was at like 20 or 30 yards, because they'd all just be within the 30-inch circle. But the fact that it's at 40 yards and they're both the same is just crazy. So if we're trying to decide between the decoy and the passing choke, I would say if you're wanting to get one choke, the decoy is probably the best, because you can easily shoot out to 40 yards, as you see right here, no doubt. And I mean, how often do you shoot past 40 yards, like regularly anyways, unless you're like past shooting birds or maybe shooting geese. But I mean, for teal hunting and just duck hunting in general, unless you're shooting like divers or something, I don't think you're gonna be shooting past 40 much. So I would say the decoy is definitely a good choke to get. That'll cover you anywhere from 10 yards in the decoys all the way out to 40 yards, no problem. You can even stretch it. I guarantee you can stretch this out to 50, no doubt, and it'll probably still look great. So decoy, definitely very impressive. I was honestly not expecting it to do that good at 40. The passing, still really good pattern at 40, and I'm sure whenever we start shooting past, once we get past, 45, 50, maybe even 60, I'm sure that the passing will start holding a better group, and the decoy is probably its pattern is probably gonna start falling apart at that distance. But I'm sure the passing will keep its tight group past 50 yards. So yeah, if you were picking one, I'd say the decoy definitely would be the way to go. I would shoot the decoy. That's what I'm going to shoot this season most of the time. And yeah, just great patterns, as you can see. Definitely both good quality chokes. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely go check these out. I will leave the link down in the description. If you want to buy one or anything on the Muller website, I have a link down there, or sorry, a code down there that's case L10 all caps, and that'll get yourself 10% off, and it really helped me out a lot. And then yeah, definitely go check out these Salt Creek shells. I mean, as you can see, 40 yards. These things are patterned beautifully. These things are hand loaded by Mr. Keith. So definitely go check these out. If you have any custom loads that you want to be made, go hit him up and he can hopefully make them for you. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely stay tuned, because if you actually want to see the passing, how far the passing can shoot, what its max range is, I'm going to be doing that video probably next or within the next few weeks. And I'm actually going to be doing the passing versus the UFO. I'm going to use the UFO, which is their like turkey / insanely far choke that you're supposed to be able to shoot really far with. So yeah, I've shot TSS with this thing and it's insane. I've shot 80 yards and had beautiful patterns. So that's gonna be the next video, passing versus UFO. Make sure you guys hit that like button and ring that bell so that you get notified whenever I post this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you go check down and get all the links in the description. I will catch you guys on the next one.